Dell's a company that has changed the IT landscape in making PCs and servers more affordable. There's enormous opportunities to make IT more accessible to tens of millions of companies, kind of democratizing the ability for companies to gain access to IT. The best customers for us are the ones that present us with a new problem, because chances are, if one customer has that problem, 100 more have it, or 1,000, or 10,000. So you start thinking about solution development rather than product development. We were always focused on our profit and loss statement. But cash flow was not a regularly discussed topic. It was as if we were driving along, watching only the speedometer, when in fact we were running out of gas. Don't be afraid to fail. Get out there and experiment and learn and fail and get a rate based on the experiences you have. Go for it, and when you go for it you'll learn what you're capable of, what the potential is, where the opportunities are, but you can't be afraid to fail, because that's when you learn. By questioning all the aspects of our business, we continuously inject improvement and innovation into our culture. There's always an opportunity to make a difference. Don't spend so much time trying to choose the perfect opportunity that you miss the right opportunity. Try never to be the smartest person in the room. And if you are, I suggest you invite smarter people. Or find a different room. It's easy to decide what you're going to do. The hard thing is deciding what you're not going to do. Each day that you're moving toward your dreams without compromising who you are, you're winning. Collaboration equals innovation. You just have to change. To be successful, what you have to do is have an acceptance of risk, and you have to be pretty explicit about that, because if you don't accept risk, you don't get any innovation. And that means part of risk is you have to accept failure, because not everything works. Regrets are born of paths never taken. The point is, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect it to keep working. Recognize that there will be failures, and acknowledge that there will be obstacles. But you will learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others, for there is very little learning in success. Ignore the people who tell you it won't work, and hire people who embrace your vision. The speed of the internet provides a fundamentally different perspective on how business relationships occur. The approach relies on collaboration, not on competition. On sharing information, and understanding what we as businesses do best. I believe that you have to understand the economics of a business before you have a strategy, and you have to understand your strategy before you have a structure. If you get these in the wrong order, you will probably fail. We are all gifts to each other, and my own growth as a leader has shown me again and again that the most rewarding experiences come from my relationships. One of the things was to create a kind of amnesty environment. Try never to be the smartest person in the room. And if you are, I suggest you invite smarter people. Or find a different room. In professional circles it's called networking. In organizations it's called team building. And in life it's called family, friends, and community. We are all gifts to each other. And my own growth as a leader has shown me again and again that the most rewarding experiences come from my relationships. If we have 99% market share of Ford Company, the question to us is, how do we improve the customer satisfaction in order to get that additional 1% share? Wearable devices are here to stay, and they'll only get more sophisticated and effective as they evolve. Until now, most of us have made our health and fitness decisions based on what we think we know about ourselves. Advancements in technology, wearables and otherwise, will eventually take much of the guesswork out of healthy living. If you have to go through life being unhappy to conform to society around you, that's not a very good deal. I have no doubt that in the future, wearable devices like Fitbit will know my blood pressure, hydration levels and blood sugar levels as well. All of this data has the potential to transform modern medicine and create a whole new era of personalized care. It's exciting to see how fast your kids learn and grow. I'm not too worried about them, particularly the ones who like to break rules and don't follow instructions. Those are the ones that will do just fine because they know what's important to them. If you're happy, that's probably the most important thing. Everyone probably has their own definition of success. For me, it's happiness. Do I enjoy what I'm doing? Do I enjoy the people I'm with? Do I enjoy my life? Americans are known for their strength, fortitude, and generosity in times of need. We encourage people in the U.S. and everywhere to give with their hearts, reach out to these victims, and donate what they can to the relief efforts. The key is to listen to your heart and let it carry you in the direction of your dreams. I've learned that it's possible to set your sights high and achieve your dreams and do it with integrity, character, and love. And each day that you're moving toward your dreams without compromising who you are, you're winning. Visionaries have the unique ability to dream of what's possible and then make it a reality. We are excited to watch these visionaries use technology to help students develop skills in collaboration, critical thinking, and teamwork that they'll need to compete in the global economy. If you want to sustain excellence over a long time, you'd better come up with a system that works well. Anyone can sprint for a little while, but you can't sprint for 40 years. I'm pretty active anyway, but I'm also competitive. I used my Fitbit as an example of the innate power of data to turn information into insights and actions. Celebrate for a nanosecond. One of the things I benefited from when I started this business was that I didn't know anything. I was just instinct with no preconceived notions. This enabled me to learn and change quickly without having to worry about maintaining any kind of status quo, like some of my bigger competitors. From the time I was 7, when I purchased my first calculator, I was fascinated by the idea of a machine that could compute things. There is no better catalyst to success than curiosity. I started Dell 28 years ago with $1,000. Revenues in 1984 were $6 million. Last year, $62. $1 billion. Impossible is nothing. There are a lot of new things going on in the microprocessor world, including increased focus on power and efficiency. We've found that customers are very open. They'll tell you what's going on, what's working and what's not. They're looking for help. The idea of being all things to all people is a thing of the past. I'm a big believer in online communities and in user-generated content. The very thing you fear could be the best thing to ever happen to you. The key to using the internet to extend and build relationships is to view ownership of information differently. You need to bring customers inside your business to create information partnerships. Relationships become the differentiator, more than products or services. Businesses become intertwined. If you look at innovation, it doesn't just occur in the lab. You can't be afraid to fail because that's when you learn. With the understanding that you will face tough times and amazing experiences, you must also commit to the adventure. Just have faith in the skills and the knowledge you've been blessed with and go. It had always made sense to me to build a business based on what people really wanted, rather than guess what we thought they might want. Anything that can be measured can be improved. Whether you found your calling, or if you're still searching, passion should be the fire that drives your life's work. If you don't have jobs, it's hard to have other things like health and education. I had to give it a full go and see what happened. Today the world lost a visionary leader, the technology industry lost an iconic legend, and I lost a friend and fellow founder. The legacy of Steve Jobs will be remembered for generations to come. My thoughts and prayers go out to his family and to the Apple team. Ideas are commodity. Execution of them is not.